Hi, I'm Larry Rubrick with WCM Associates. My fellow associate Vince Vea and I have written the most powerful Lean book that you'll ever own, entitled Policy Deployment and Lean Implementation Planning, 10-Step Roadmap to Successful Policy Deployment Using Lean as a System. Now, how can we say this is the most powerful Lean book that you'll ever own? Let's look at some statistics. Industry Week magazine publishes a report on an annual survey they take of American manufacturers. In that report, they noted that 70% of U.S. businesses are using Lean as an improvement activity. Of that 70%, 74% of those organizations reported little or no progress as a result of their Lean activities. 24% reported significant improvement as a result of their Lean activities, and 2% of the companies reported being world-class as a result of Lean activities. Let's look at the 74% and ask ourselves, why are 74% of the companies that are doing Lean reporting little or no progress? The reason these 74% of the reporting companies are showing little or no progress is because they're using Lean as an add-on, as an appendage. They're not using Lean as the system to achieve their organizational goals. Therefore, Lean in these organizations is severely underutilized. The next three slides really show the three different scenarios in the 74% companies, the 24% and the 2%. In the 74% companies, what we find is we have a scenario where there is limited or no top-down management support for Lean activities. If we look at what Lean looks like within those organizations, the people are using the Lean tools only. They do random Kaizen events throughout the organization, and then Lean truly is this add-on or an appendage. And as a result of that, they're using 0 to 10% of the possible improvement power that Lean could bring to the organization. The next series of companies, as we look at what Lean looks like in that organization, we find out we have full top-down management, leadership, and support. In those organizations, the Lean tools are being used in an organized way, and Kaizen events are being used in an organized way, communications improved, and teams are used in those organizations. As a result, these companies are using 25 to 35% of Lean's potential to improve their organizations. The last scenario is where these companies are in the process of becoming world-class or already have achieved that, and in those organizations, policy deployment and Lean are combined to achieve the organization's goals. What Lean looks like in those organizations is every associate in the organization is involved in and participating in using Lean to help the company achieve their goals. And as a result of policy deployment and combining Lean activities with policy deployment, they're fully utilizing 100% of the power of Lean to improve their organization. Here's what one of our clients said about our 10-step policy deployment process. Thomas DeBura, VP of Operations at Hub Labels, said that if he'd only known how to combine these Lean activities with his business plan 8 years ago when he started Lean activities, what a different organization that would be today. This is a powerful process, this 10-step process that will take you step by step through making your Lean activities and combining them with your business objectives. So Lean will be the system that you use to obtain and achieve your organization's objectives. We're going to go through the 10 steps that are in this particular process. The first step is to establish a mission and guiding principles. We call it mission, some people call it vision, but what we're looking for is a picture of what the organization needs to look like 3 years, 5 years, 7 years down the road. That's what we're looking for when we're talking about establishing a mission. The second part of step number 1 is to establish guiding principles. These are a set of rules or standards that guide people's behavior. Behavioral expectations is what we call it in the book, a set of rules or guidelines so people know what's expected from them from a behavioral standpoint. Step number 2 becomes developing the business goals. You might already have business goals, which can be then used in step 2. If you don't have business goals, they'll be established. Hopefully the business goals are the results of the business goals will help create that picture that you established in step number 1. Step number 3 is the very powerful step of this process. That's where you're going to brainstorm for opportunities to achieve the business goals developed in step 2. You're going to try to get as many people as possible in your organization involved in brainstorming these activities to achieve the business goals. This brainstorming process, when you involve your people, will not only get you more ideas, but you start to develop the ownership and buy-in to actually implementing these ideas. In steps 4 and 5, we take the brainstormed ideas and start to value them and prioritize them. So when we come out of step 5, we have a prioritized list of ideas that we believe will help us achieve our business goals. Step number 6 is what we call a reality check. What we do in step number 6 is we take the list of prioritized ideas and we make sure that if we accomplish all of those prioritized ideas, we will achieve the business goals as developed in step 2. Step 7 is about developing a lean implementation plan. Here is where we create timelines and schedules for the implementation of all the prioritized ideas. Included in step 7 is the development of what we call enabler projects or support projects. For example, if you currently don't have a Lean Master Facilitator in your organization, you're going to need one. So we might, in step 7, plan to develop a Lean Master Facilitator. If you don't have a good communication plan to communicate with all your associates on a regular basis, that needs to be done also, and that may be a support or enabler project that gets put in step 7 before we can actually start the Lean implementation plan. Step 8 is what we call a bowling chart. A bowling chart is a 12-frame chart representing the 12 months of your fiscal year or the 12 months of the calendar year in which you're going to develop metrics so you can track your progress against achieving your business goals. Step 9 is countermeasures. As you have developed this Lean implementation plan and assigned that to various members and teams of your organization, what you're going to find is that not everybody will stay on track. They will get off track. They will be below target as time goes on. Countermeasures is about giving your people and your teams the skills to be able to take an off-track project and get it back on track. Countermeasures includes Lean and Six Sigma problem-solving tools and error-proofing tools. Step number 10 is about conducting monthly business reviews. Every month on a clockwork basis, you're going to conduct a monthly business review of the bowling chart. The teams will come in and report their progress against the bowling chart goals. Basically, the teams will come in and have one of 2 scripts. Script A is, we're on target, we expect to stay on target. Script B is, we're off target, we're below target, here's the countermeasures that we've taken to get us back on target, we expect to be back on target by this date. These 10 steps that we've just talked about are game changers. This is about linking your Lean implementation directly with your organization's goals. This can make you world class. Another comment from one of our clients about our process was made by Dave Trax at Norwood Promotional Product. They've been using this process for about 2 years and now are reporting millions of dollars worth of savings every year. This is a groundbreaking book that will connect your Lean activities with your organization's goals. This is how you're going to drive to become a world-class organization. Thank you.